Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the mountain. Well, it's been raining for days on days on days. We got Domino running over here. Eclipse coming to check it out. I know it. I know it. All the way over here just to say hi. Well, good morning. Well, it's early in the morning, guys. Time just changed. We've already got the trailer hooked up to the truck and Uber running in the background. Today, we are going to start clearing off my daughter's property so she can start working down there. And we're going to bring something up here on the mountain to go with the sawmill. It's going to help keep everything safe. So I got to take the truck and the trailer down there and then walk back up the hill and get Uber. My daughter's over there on the phone. She got the baby with her, so she can't drive Uber down there right now. So I'm gonna have to walk back up the hill. I'm gonna be getting my steps in today, guys. Let's get it. All right, the first thing we're gonna start with today, guys, is we're gonna try to back the trailer up as close to this patio well shed as we can. And we're gonna try to load the patio well shed onto the trailer, move it up there to the sawmill, and this is gonna be my little saw shed to be able to keep gas, chainsaws, blades, different tools and stuff that I'm using dry, safe. That way I don't have to pack it up in my truck every time at the end of every day. If y'all remember, Mike and Lissa had their goats in here and their male goat did a number to this thing. So it's been up pretty bad and my daughter's really not wanting to use it. So I'm going to utilize it up there. It is something that's mobile that I can use. And when I move the sawmill to its permanent location, it shouldn't be too difficult to move. And once I get it up there, I will try to fix some of this the best that I can. But it should serve as a pretty good solution to be able to keep some of my stuff out of the weather while I'm working in that big open field. We're gonna try to back the trailer right up here and get it as close to centered as we can. All right, let me get y'all set up and we'll get the trailer backed up.
Hold on. Okay.
All right, we got her backed up as close as I can get it for right now. My daughter's here. She's slave driving already. Told me, get all your stuff off my property. So that's why I'm here.
We got moves to make.
So we got to move all of this. We got to move all of that. We got to move a little bit over there.
But I did get the property cleaned up, so.
I mean, I guess. She thinks she's getting all my fence and T-posts, but she's wrong.
What? I want to cover my thing so my animals don't get snatched up by coyotes.
Yeah, you're going to use netting for that, not the fence. Oh. So the goal is to try to turn this and to set it up on here and slide it on the rails. I don't know if we could do it by hand or if we're going to have to get Uber. I already got Uber over there warming up, so we'll see.
Look at that big. Oh. What are we doing?
I'm just seeing if I can lift it.
Not really. Okay.
You gotta flip me. You was just.
I'm so sorry. This part is
Somewhere there.
do what?
It's hanging on there somewhere.
I think it's the fact that it's so heavy in the back, it's not pulling.
No, I think it's catching a root. That's why it's.
I have a shovel over there. Did you find where it is?
It's not. It's just bending because it was. Eyes on the outside.
Okay.
Ready?
One.
2.
Okay. Look, your side's almost on the bar. It is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold your side.
I am.
Alright, ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you need me to lift up the back now?
Yep. Try to do it in the center if you can.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, are you gonna be lifting?
In a second. Let's push it as far as we can.
Okay, let me
So
know.
as we just lift a little and push.
More?
Yep. Oh.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. Now we need to lift up.
Okay.
You right below. 1, 2, 3. Back up a little. Lift. Alright, it's on you now. Lift hard.
I am.
Everything you got. Hold it. Hold it. Hold on 1 second. Alright, hold on. Alright. Alright guys, that's one patio well loaded on the shed. Like I said, it's been up pretty bad. I'm going to get it in place up there, and I'm probably going to mill a couple of 4x4s, cut a 45 on it so it actually turns it into more like a sled, and kind of run it all the way around there. That'll help stiffen that up quite a bit. And then future moves, I can just hook Uber to it and pull it to my next location. Easy peasy. But we're teaching this one right here to be a homesteader. She's like, Dad, I ain't lifted weights in a long time. I don't know if I can do this.
I used to be on a weightlifting team and did real good, but that's been some years.
Well, now you're on another weightlifting team. It's called Mountain Life. Come on. We're going to take this up to where its new home. Alright guys, we got it up here. I'm gonna end up clearing out this stuff, and I got a little path over here that I can get in and out of Although this is my widest opening, so I don't know if this is where I'm going to put it. Figure out the best placement for this thing. I'm thinking my best placement's going to be right here. That's far enough away from the mill where it won't get in the way of me moving lumber. Straight down on the ground. Alright guys, we got it moved. This is going to be its new home. I just checked the distance between that tree, from that tree and the corner there. It's 27 foot. The longest that I should have coming through here is 22 foot. So I'm going to leave it right there because it's a nice level part of ground. Now I can mill up the 4x4s like we was talking about and put it all the way around, help stiffen that a little bit because it is bent up pretty good there. I'm going to try to fix that the best that I can. Maybe even reach out to Patio Wells and see if they sell new panels, because this front's the main part that's kind of jacked up. So if I could get just 2 more panels, should be able to kind of bring this back to life. I got a couple more that's dented here, but I got me a saw shed up here now, so it's a win-win. I'm happy about that. I'm about to move the truck and trailer over there close to the cabin and grab Uber. And we got to move tons and tons and literal tons of metal and steel off of her property up towards the boneyard. Trying to get everything cleared out. That way she can start weed eating, cutting grass, clearing out her area so we can kind of see what kind of grading we're going to need to get done. All right, let's grab Uber. Let's keep it going. All right, guys, some of the main things that we need to move is all of this metal decking right here. We got a couple of pallets of concrete over there to move. And we got a bunch of handrail over here that we're going to need to get moved. And those concrete things there that left over by the Drifting Dreamers. And we got a couple of logs here and there that can be milled. We got some in that pile right there that I'm going to end up pulling out eventually to mill as well. We'll end up having some big bonfires before it's all said and done. For shizzle. For shizzle. Are you ready to work?
I'm excited. Ready to live here.
Are you ready to work?
Yeah, of course.
All the other stuff, we got a lot to do before we get to that point. So we got to work.
It's all work.
We got to work first. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that metal up right there. And those boards that's up underneath there, you need to throw on top of them. And I'm going to move all of that up the hill by the boneyard and stack it up there somewhere. I don't expect you to walk back and forth with the baby there, so you're going to be my board stacker person. Will the boards come out? No, don't worry about it. Alright guys, well, there ain't been a lot of talking in this one. Been moving and grooving. But we have got that whole area cleared out. Got all of the metal up towards the boneyard area. Got all the handrail up, all of that white pipe, and that big old pile of rotted logs that they had piled up right there. I got in the burn pit right there. The ones that are cut up there and the ones that are cut up over there, we're actually going to use those for the raised beds in the bottom of them up there, but I'm going to put the grapple on Uber and grab those and run those up the hill. That'll be our best bet with there. They're already starting to rot and decompose, so they're already well on their way, and they'll be perfect for the raised beds. And I believe that we got enough right here and right over there to accomplish what we're wanting to do. And then she can come in with her loppers and chainsaw and stuff and clear this area out and have that beautiful mountain view right there. And look at all that green grass that's already up there in the pasture. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna get this burnt pretty soon. I did separate what cedars I seen in there, pick them up to the side. I'll take those up there to the mill. Now we're gonna go ahead and get all that Portland mix that I got up underneath plastic there and take that up to the boneyard as well. But I gotta adjust the forks before I do that. I'm trying to get everything that I can get with the forks while the forks are on before I switch out to the grapple. So that's the game plan. So we got that Portland mix there, and then we also got this little pallet here. We'll probably end up putting that on the road somewhere, honestly. Are you enjoying seeing the tractor, little man? I got my little supervisor here. Yeah. Every time he sees Papa on the drive by on the tractor, he starts clapping and gets all excited. But it's already looking a lot cleaner out here and a lot clearer. And the puppies are having fun chasing field mice and rodents and stuff. All right, well, let's find out with the boss lady. How's it coming?
Great. I'm so excited. It's starting to come together in my head. And the view is so beautifuler is not a word, but it's a word today. It's more beautifuler with all that cleared. It looks so great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you're gonna need to have a fire here real soon.
That's fine.
Especially before all the leaves start sprouting on that tree. We'll check to see if there's a burn ban. And if there's not, then we can go ahead and burn that. But it's looking a lot clearer there. So now the boss lady needs to get all the stuff off of that plastic, because I don't want to rip the plastic. I want to reuse it.
That plastic?
That plastic.
Oh, that plastic. Okay.
And I got to adjust the forks, and then we're going to pick up all that concrete and move it up to the boneyard. I got it all laid down here. It will end up breaking apart as we roll over. It'll be pretty rough to start with. But this is by far the worst spot on the driveway in this rut right here. So this should help a little bit. Just using what was a waste down there. Figure it was better than just throwing it in the woods somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and run over it with Uber one time, try to pack it down a little bit, turn around down there, and then we'll head back down to Destiny's property. And I do have my back brace on. I know some of you are gonna give me a lot of grief over that particular project right there, but it needed to be done, and I didn't want my daughter trying to do it. All right, let's get back to the property. Guys, got the concrete moved, and also got that big yellow tent that was destroyed moved as well. But yeah, there's already a bunch of big rocks and stuff out here.
I'm excited. And we got a sawmill. We can start milling the floor, whatever we gotta do.